Welcome everybody to round 16 at Malaysia. We take a little look at the standings, and first off, Hamilton and Rosberg are so close at the top. I wonder how that's going to end. I'm now first driver, guys. I've been promoted. Great. Just fantastic. And Fernando is second driver, which I'm glad he stayed with the team and hasn't just replaced him with Button like it did on the old games. Let's jump into this race, guys. I want to show you first off the standings for the race, and then I'll explain a little about what I think and things like that. We are season R&D because, again, when I explain, you'll understand. But I'll talk to you throughout the race about that. But we're season R&D. We want to make it as long as last as possible. Make it last as long as possible, even, and see where we go from there. But here we go.
Run through the grid order. Nico Rosberg is on pole position today after coming out on top of a difficult qualifying, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Raikkonen, Daniel Kvyat and Vettel, Sainz, Hamilton, Alonso and Felipe Massa, Bottas, Perez, Nico Hülkenberg and Ericsson, Nasser, Magnussen, Rio Haryanto and Esteban Gutierrez, Wehrlein and Grosjean, Jolyon Palmer and a McLaren rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So at last, guys, fantastic. Well, here we go, the lights are out and we're away in this wet race in Malaysia. It is forecast to be a little bit drier towards the middle of the race, so that's good for us. But we're going to dive up the inside on the first corner and make as many positions as possible, which is point one that I'm going to say. I think the game makes it far too easy to make up positions on the first corner. Now you might say, I'm in a better car. Oh, Bottas has hit me. Terrible. Yellow flag. And we've got to give the position back to Hamilton. Come on then. Get past me. Hamilton. Get past me. What are you doing? You idiot. Now I've lost 2 positions. Cheers, Hamilton. This next bit, guys, the freaking cat jumped in on the telly and started fighting with the rain. And as I was getting up, it freaking knocked the analog. It wasn't just me driving. I thought I'd explain that. We're coming into the pits and we're going to take a chance, a big chance, and go into the mediums. And that was what I decided because I had no other alternative. We were pretty low down the pack from qualifying. But yeah, so going back to what I was going to say about the game, it makes it far too easy to go up in positions on the first corner. It really does. So that's maybe one thing I'm thinking. Will turning it up to ultimate difficulty help that? I don't know. And with qualifying, guys, this is ridiculous. The OP pace of the bloody drivers is ridiculous. I mean, I'm not setting bad laps, but I also don't want to wreck my tyres for the race. So if I wreck my tyres for the race and do a fast lap, I'm going to have them worn out, but I'm going to be higher up. Or if I don't do such a fast lap, I'll be low down the pack, but I'll have fresher tyres and I'll gain positions anyway. So I'm kind of in a limbo situation there where, you know, there's something the game definitely needs to work on with AI again. I mean, the racing style of them is great when they race, but I don't know. It just seems a bit easy, shall I say. I'm going to turn it up to ultimate difficulty. I might do that actually for the last races, maybe Abu Dhabi, see how it goes as a tester for the next season. But here we are on the medium tyres and we've just gained so many positions. It was a great call. And everyone's still on intermediates. I'm literally just flying past them. No problem. Look at this. No problem. On the wet track. Yep. Cooling down a little bit. Take our time. And we're away. Well away. But the only problem is 14% tyre wear is ridiculous. Look at the tyre strategies. Number 1 on the mediums. Second Ricciardo on the softs, and third Rosberg on the hard. Now, the softs aren't going to last that bloody long, Ricciardo. And I would say he's a good, 9 seconds like that behind us. So he's obviously got to come in again. We could have tried to stretch, but I looked at my tyres and we were on 55%. We still have another 5 laps to go. That way ain't happening. And then goes past frickin' Rosberg on the hards, who obviously wasn't stopping again. So it does look like the hards were the right tyre in this race. Bit of a boo-boo call from me at first. I thought I was doing great. If I'd switched onto hards, that would have been the right tyre choice. Hey ho, we're still higher up than what we thought in position qualifying, and we're going right by side here with frickin' whoever he is, Hulkenberg. And we do him around the outside, so that was a great choice. But as for the rest of the race, because of the tyre choice we were on, nothing really happened. We completely cocked up here and we went onto the curb. Look how much slowness happened on the freaking tyres. I couldn't believe it, and I lost another position. But yeah, it was a pretty darn boring race from my point of view from here on in, and I just kind of strolled home, guys, in 5th. Even with the bloody 2-stop 35% tyre wear with 3 laps to go is ridiculous. But yeah, it looks Rosberg, he has won the race on hard tyre compound, and that was obviously the right way to go. Oh well, my call, guys. But I'm still happy. Not good for Hamilton in the championship, hey. Like real life this, getting exciting with a few laps to go. We've got Suzuka next, and we're looking forward to that one. I really like that racetrack. We should be quite fast around there. And yeah, so there we go. 5th position in the Malaysian Grand Prix. Let's take a look at the winners. There's a few newbies on there. Yeah, there we go. Massa on a podium. Kimi Räikkönen up there as well. Vettel isn't that doing that great, you know. He really isn't. I think we might have overtook him in the championship standings now. Great result for Rosberg. He's gonna have so many points. Hamilton never even got a bloody point. Unlucky Hamo. But you know, that should unfold nicely. I'm sure it's not over, guys. But yeah, if you think I should switch it up to ultimate difficulty, give us a shout in the comments. If you're enjoying the career mode, obviously let me know. We're doing better than we expected, but it's not down to pure pace, guys. It's down to alternatives like the safety car coming out, judging the tyres, gaining advantage, strategy basically, and taking advantage of the game's downfalls. A lot of people say, oh, it's too easy, and maybe it is, but I think it's down to strategy calls and taking advantage of things. So we'll see how we go. We'll put it up to ultimate difficulty, definitely for Abu Dhabi, and definitely for next season. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. See you later.